Hey everyone, MikuruX here, and I have a question for you. A question for the first time in a long while. Are you an owner of a PlayStation 5? Are you in need of a system cooler and a DualSense charging station for your controllers? Are you so disorganized with your console display setup that you got a clusterfuck of wires, controllers, peripherals, and everything else you may have bought once you got the system that you don't know what to do or place them? Maybe you got a collection of games and cases all over the floor because you don't have a bookshelf or something to put them in because you got a crap ton of manga or other games that they just won't fit. Well, I find myself in that situation all the time, but we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you. Yes, you, the lucky person who stumbled upon this video. Let me tell you, I got a little product here from the friendly folks over at OIVO Gaming Peripherals to help you with your little problem. Before that, I just want to give a big thanks to the people at OIVO for contacting and sending me this cooler to review. I'll be honest, I've never actually heard anything about this company nor their products, even though I've seen them on Amazon. But just because they sent this to me, I'm under no obligation to give a positive review of said product as agreed upon by both myself and OIVO. So I'm free to critique, praise, and or criticize their product. Also, it's not my plan to get technical and analytical in this video, as I'm only going to give my thoughts on this product from the eyes of an average run-of-the-mill person looking for something to help with organizing a gaming setup. All videos and pictures were taken using my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, so no studio type stuff here, people, okay? I mean, I have a small room and not very good lighting, and I'm not rich, so I make with what I have, okay? It's my first video, so cut me some slack. With that, on with the review. This PlayStation 5 charging station is a 2-in-1 product, which serves as both a charging station for the DualSense controllers and a system cooler that your PS5 sits on top of. Out of the box, this comes with a cooler charging station, a hanging mount for your headset, a mounting screw to secure the console into the station, an AC wall adapter, and a 2-in-1 USB-C cable. The charging station is compatible with both the Sony PlayStation 5 disc and digital console versions. This cooler only comes in a mesh white color to match your console and the controllers. On the side, there are 2 charging ports for 2 DualSense controllers. When a controller sits into the charging port, the LED display will either highlight green when a controller is fully charged or red when the controller is charging. If you're using the AC wall adapter, it can fully charge the controllers within 2 hours. On the opposite side of the charging ports, there's a spot for storing 12 of your game cases for easy storage. On the back end of the station, the USB-C port is for using one of the 2 powering methods this station uses. You will either use it to connect it to your PS5 via the 2-in-1 USB cable that will plug into the 2 USB ports on the back of your console, which runs power at 2.4 amps, or you can use the AC wall adapter, which runs power through for a maximum of 3 amps. After plugging the station, there's a button on the side that turns the cooling function on to help with extra cooling of your console. This comes in 3 fan speeds, which is indicated between the controller ports, with a LED color light going from red to green. Red, being the fastest fan speed, runs at 4,500 RPMs. Orange is at 4,000 RPMs, and green, being the slowest, runs at 3,500 RPMs. Regardless of what fan speed you choose for cooling, you won't hear anything out of this station. It is very quiet. The heat the fan pulls out from my system had me a little concerned for a bit when I had my external PS4 hard drive sitting right next to where my PS5 is, and it was real hot when I touched it after 30 minutes of gameplay, which is why currently I have it sitting on top of my PS5 at the moment just to avoid it from overheating. That pretty much explains everything about the OIVO PlayStation 5 charging and cooling station. I haven't had any real issues with this thing since receiving it, and thus far, my opinion of OIVO and their product is rather positive for the time being, but that could change in the future if anything happens after this video goes live. With that being said, I do have a few minor aesthetic issues with the design of this cooler, but this is rather subjective as it's only me that probably feels this way. One of the things that I have bothering me is I wish they would put the power button for the fans on front of the cooler. And the other thing is I wish it had a extra compartment for an external hard drive. Maybe have it hanging on the opposite side of the system like the headset. But that's just me talking, and maybe they have some plans for future models to help with that. What makes me wonder is if they have anything in store for when the PlayStation VR 2 comes out. And I would like to see where they go from there. With that being said, OIVO, just a little thing that's kind of in the back of my head right now. Please give these products some kind of naming brand or something. I mean, you have a lot of products, but they all sound the same, and I'm not trying to tell my friends and folks the model serial number of the one that they're looking for or that I think that they should buy. Some kind of name for each of these cooling stations and charging stations and all your peripherals would probably help. Just saying. So now the big question is, should you buy this? To be honest, I'm not going to tell you yes or no. You'll need to ask yourself if your setup needs a little touch me up. If that's the case, then I'll say give it a shot. I mean, it's not like this thing is heavy. Oh, did I forget to mention that? I'm sorry. The thing is, this station is really lightweight, and if you're concerned about this station sliding on surfaces, don't worry. The bottom is fitted with 4 rubber pads to keep it rather stationary along with the weight of your system, and everything else pushing it down onto whatever surface you've got it on. The OIVO PlayStation 5 charging dock and cooling station is priced at $60.99, but is on sale at the time of the making of this video at $56.99. The warranty on this states that you get 3 years of support. You have 45 days to return it if you're not satisfied, and it comes with a 90-day replacement plan if anything were to go wrong with it at any time during this period. If you need to get in contact with OIVO, you can reach them at their website, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or by their support email, which I have in the description below. You can find OIVO products on their website and on Amazon. Again, I want to give a shout out to OIVO for giving me the opportunity to make this kind of video. And like I said, this is my first time making a product review video, so I apologize if it seems rather scuffed. With that being said, if you like the content, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to help me build a community, you can find me at www.animetoshokan.org, which will be down in the description below. Or you can find me on one of my socials, which is also posted down below. With that being said, this is MikuruX from Anime Toshokan. Y'all have a nice day and see you in the next video. Bye.